Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I wanted to give you a tour of my local Aldi's. I always hear people say that they're overwhelmed or confused when they go to Aldi's, so I wanted to show you how to navigate the store. One thing I wanted to mention is that when you go in, you are going to want to bring your own bags and a quarter for the cart. This is one way that Aldi's is able to cut back on their pricing. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get to shopping. Favorite things to buy at Aldi's is produce. When you come in, look at your produce section, you'll find the Aldi Saver section, and that is all the stuff that's on sale this week. So like we have a container of blueberries for $1.69, 95 cents a pound on green grapes, and a bunch of other really good finds. Be sure to keep a lookout for the red Aldi Savers tag all throughout the store. These are just items that are on really good sale this week, and they're good to look out for if you are trying to stay on a budget. So if you come to Aldi's, you have to look in the produce section because this is a cold dressing, but it's an avocado ranch dressing. I've talked about it in a lot of my videos. It is 35 calories for 2 tablespoons, and it is so good. Sometimes you have to go through the box because they put a bunch of the little salad bar brand in one box, so sometimes you have to hunt to find it, but the stuff is so good. See too that Aldi's offers a lot of organic options, so if you're someone who likes to shop organic, you can get your organic produce but for a really reasonable rate. As we go through this tour, keep in mind that I did base my sections off of the 14 sections listed on the Aldi's website. Your Aldi's may look a little bit different, but as far as the staple items, they should be pretty similar in each section, even if they're in a different place in each store. So one thing about Aldi's is when you buy produce, 9 times out of 10 you are buying it in bulk. So instead of just buying like a single onion, you're buying a whole bag. Instead of doing a single potato, you're buying a whole bag. So you kind of do have to get unique in what you make because you want to use it all up before it goes bad. But I feel like you're getting more because you're getting a whole bag of onions for $1.69 versus going somewhere and paying 50, 60, 70 cents per pound. One of my new found favorites in this section is these mini sweet peppers. They're really good. I dipped them in that avocado ranch dressing, and they are a good little snack. Quick meal section, so you're going to find things that are already pre-packaged. One of my favorite things to buy here are the perfect bars. So these are only $1.89 per bar, and they have tons of different flavors. I also really like the individually packed hummus containers, and then they also have some pre-packaged salads like you would find at any other regular grocery store. One thing that my kids really like when we come here, I let them pick out a Lunchable, and they do carry the Lunchable brand. Okay, so now we're getting into the deli part, which is another one of my favorite parts about Aldi's. If you're trying to put together a charcuterie board, this is a perfect place to come. I did it for a birthday last year, and it turned out perfect. A couple of things from this section that I really like are the hard salami. We use this a lot in lunches. I also really like the medium salsa and the pre-made guacamole. Some of the items I show in this particular section are categorized differently on the Aldi website, so keep that in mind if you are trying to find a certain item shown. If you are feeling adventurous, look out for Aldi's chocolate hummus. It sounds a little crazy, but it's really good, and I love to dip strawberries and bananas in it. Okay, so Aldi's has really stepped up their game as far as the deli department goes. I do really like to buy their cheddar cheeses for sandwiches, but they also offer these sliced deli meat now, which is like what you'd get over the counter at a deli section in a grocery store. And then I also really like to buy their specialty selected turkey breast. I don't really know the backstory on this brand, but it just seems to be a little bit fancier, and I really like this turkey. So I did a little research, and Aldi's does consider the Specially Select brand their gourmet brand. You can find it all throughout the store in various cheeses, deli meats, and even some chocolates. Another one of my favorite things, and you guys have seen this before, I make kind of like a DIY corn dog, like a healthier version, and I use these mild sausages. I just put them into my toaster oven and they are delicious and only 80 calories per sausage. Looking to make something for dinner but you don't want to spend a lot of time on it, Aldi's has a lot of great already pre-cooked meats that you just have to heat up in the microwave, and they also have these 3 cheese tortellini pastas that are really good. You just boil them in water, and then they have all of these really inexpensive pizzas and flatbreads that you can heat up. So this is the Aldi's finds section. It's where they put all of their like unique things that change throughout the week. So I always like to look here to kind of see what name brand products they have and what new things that they have to try. One thing that I do love and I buy pretty much every week are these home style ranch packets. They're so good to put in lunch boxes and easy for on the go. Okay, the number one thing I always hear is that people are skeptical to buy Aldi's meat, but I have tried a lot of meat from Aldi's and it's all been good. Some of my favorite things to buy are the ground beef and the organic chicken. Aldi's offers a wide selection of seafood and meat. One thing I like about Aldi's is they cater to every type of customer. They offer all sorts of options, including non-organic and organic. Their Never Any brand has no antibiotics, no added hormones, and no artificial ingredients, which is great for those trying to live a little bit of a cleaner lifestyle. Okay, one thing that's really expensive to buy is nuts, and Aldi's has a huge selection of nuts that are pretty decently priced. One of my favorite things from this section are these prepackaged almonds, the 100 calorie pack almonds on the go. You can get these at other grocery stores as well, but here it is only $3.29. Okay, so over here in the chip section, one thing that my kids really like, this is coming off of like the nuts aisle and kind of coming down this way, but one thing that my kids really like are these on-the-go trail mix. These are great to throw in lunch boxes, they're great to just take on the go. And then if you come down this way, they have a bunch of like freezer dried fruit. Normally right here they have like a knockoff brand of Slim Jims. I always pick up some of those because my husband likes those in his lunch. And then another thing that we love in our house are these peanut butter filled pretzels. We go through these. Again, I like that they have like the packaging where you can close it back so nothing goes stale. Another thing that we really like to buy is the salsa from Aldi's. This is a huge jar for only 89 cents. I also get their restaurant style tortilla chips to go with that. And then honestly, I've tried a lot of these chips. Everything's good. They even have neighborhood stuff like Pringles and stuff like that if that's something that you were interested in. So over on the end of this aisle is some more Simply Nature products, which means it's organic. One thing I really like from this section that is, I don't believe it's organic, but it's very common with little kids, is the veggie straws. So they do have the veggie straws and the veggie chips here. And then I also love that they have the Quaker brand of rice cakes. Anything in the store that says live G-free, that does mean that it's gluten-free. My favorites in this section are the cranberry and cashew granola, and then for a charcuterie board, I also really like these rosemary and olive oil crackers. Okay, another one of my kids' favorite sections is this section. So I bought fruit snacks from here. They have regular, they have organic, they have healthier options for like the fruit strips if you wanted to go that route. They also have the mini muffins, which our kids love those, and then just all like the normal like Little Debbie type snacks that you'd find at a regular grocery store. Another brand at Aldi's is the Fit and Active brand. I really like these little 100-calorie pack stacks. They've got like an Oreo kind and a chocolate chip kind. These are really good for on the go. Okay, so this is the chocolate section, or the candy section, the good section. One of my favorites in this section is the dark chocolate covered coconut almonds. It's like chocolate with coconut and then an almond in the center. And these things are so good. They don't last very long at my house at all. That I typically do not buy from Aldi's is their soda because it's not on sale, but it looks like Aldi's has stepped up their game because they are now offering their Coke products 3 for $12 under the whole Aldi's Savers situation. Okay, over on this side we also have the juices. My favorite thing on this side is the Simply Nature apple juice. Anything with Simply Nature on it means that it is an Aldi's organic brand. Aldi's is constantly impressing me with the amount of options that they offer. For instance, in the coffee section, there are tons of different options, including some fair trade certified organic coffees. I like to buy the same products every single week and then buy a few new products, which is always fun, and Aldi's offers so many options that I'm able to do this. So you can get bottled water, flavored water, LaCroix, and things like that. Actually, at Aldi's, I've been able to find some LaCroix flavors that I've never seen before, so that's awesome. And it's pretty reasonably priced as well. You can get this huge case of 24 bottles of water for $1.49. Another section that my kids really like is the cereal section. So they do have their own brands, but they also have things like Honey Nut Cheerios and Raisin Bran that are the actual brand if that's something that you prefer. Continuing down the breakfast aisle, one thing I really like to buy from Aldi's is their variety pack of oatmeal. Here I'm showing that Aldi's has something for everyone. They have the regular oatmeal, they have a low sugar oatmeal, and they have organic options. I love that Aldi's really caters to any type of lifestyle. For those of you who are a little more health conscious, they do have this whole section as well. These elevation bars are kind of comparable to a Cliff's protein bar, and then they also have the Elevation brand of protein powder. Aldi's also has a lot of different baby products. I have not tried them myself, but I've heard that their diapers are really good and they're affordable. Right here you have a pack of diapers for $3.69, which is not bad at all. They also have all these pre-packaged baby foods and then formula. I don't have any animals, but Aldi's does offer different animal treats and foods and things as well. So Aldi's also has hygiene products as well. There is a smaller selection, but you do have your basics. And then they also have toilet paper, paper towels, things like that. I think some people may not consider Aldi's a one-stop shop, but as you can see here, they offer a little bit of everything, which is super convenient because you can buy all of your groceries and all of your products in the same place. Aldi's does offer alcohol as well. One of my favorites is this Moscato for only $2.95. Bread section, a couple of things that are my favorite here are the sun-dried tomato wraps. They also have a spinach version of those. And then I've also purchased the Hawaiian sweet rolls as well. Aldi's has an impressive bakery and bread section. Here you can see they have a ton of baked good options, including cookies, pastries, donuts, muffins, you name it, they carry it, and it's always fresh and delicious. Okay, so this is the dressing aisle, and then you've got your sauces, your condiments, and things like that. In this aisle, I usually always buy banana peppers. You can see they're only $1.35.
One thing I've noticed at other grocery stores is that canned goods are not as cheap as they used to be, but that is not the case at Aldi's. At Aldi's, you can get a can of vegetables for 49 cents, and I take advantage of this by making a lot of vegetable soup in my house. I also like to use the canned tomatoes to make homemade spaghetti sauce. Another fan favorite in my house is the pre-packaged fruits. We get the mandarin oranges and the applesauce almost every single week.
Okay, so this is the soup, broth, baking aisle. On this aisle, I really like to buy the organic broths. So again, it's a Simply Nature brand. They have beef broth, they have beef stock. I love the beef, I love the chicken, I love the vegetable. They also have things like ramen. Again, there's kind of like a theme here. You get their brand of things and then name brand as well. Okay, one thing that I really enjoy in the pasta section is the organic, the Simply Nature brand marinara pasta sauce. Another really good thing I've tried is the pesto and then the Alfredo sauce. And then down here, we've got kind of like our Mexican themed food. I've bought the taco shell before. Usually almost every grocery pickup I will pick up some taco seasoning, and then I also really like these giant tortillas to make for tortillas at once. Okay, one of the cheapest things I've ever found at Aldi's is their olive oil. You get this big thing of olive oil for $2.99, which is a steal. They also have a ton of seasonings, and then they have coconut oil and ghee and things like that for people who may be like on a ketogenic diet. And then coming down this way, I really love this chocolate chip cookie mix. These cookies are amazing. Okay, another thing that I buy from Aldi's is chia seeds. They're only, right now they're on sale. They're only $3.09 for this huge bag, which is a steal. And then down here you have your different types of sweeteners. So you've got like your stevia packets to go. You've got your big, huge bags of stevia. And then down here you have your different types of flour. So I think it's really cool that Aldi's provides different things such as like almond flour and cane sugar. Again, they've really stepped up their game as like things like keto and like low carb and stuff are becoming more popular. I feel like they have kind of like adjusted their store to meet those demands. And then of course, like at the bottom, you just have your regular like generic like powdered sugar, brown sugar stuff for baking. So another section that I find that is really reasonably priced is the dairy section. I buy all of my dairy from here. Usually, the only thing I don't buy from here is like specialty coffee creamers, which sometimes they do carry. But from here, I usually do buy some type of bag cheese, whether it's like the American or the Mexican style or something like that. And then I also get my sour cream from here. For the kids, for yogurts, I usually buy these little tubes. This is a different brand, but it's basically the same thing. What I'll do is I'll go home, I'll put one of these in the fridge and I'll put one in the freezer to kind of make like an ice cream, like frozen yogurt situation. And right now these are on sale for only $1.29 and you get 8 too. My kids were really little. I did like to buy them these little yogurt squeezies. You get 4 in a pack. They're good for on the go because you can just twist the little top off. You can also like put it onto a spoon for little babies or like kids that can eat regular food but they're little. And it is $2.99 for a pack of 4. So I also love the Chobani flips, and Aldi's offers this brand, which is like a Friendly Farms. They're called Tilts. They have a key lime pie and then like a coconut chocolatey one as well. And they are only 59 cents for these little ones, which is crazy good. So I typically buy a big thing of yogurt for smoothies for the kids. I like to buy the Simply Nature Organic for a huge tub of yogurt. It is only $2.69. Coming down this side, I usually buy orange juice as well. And then even though I typically don't get my coffee creamer from here, they do have a ton of different options. They have their brand that is more like less sugar. I think it's like more natural. And then they have like the traditional creamers, and they have sugar-free options too, and then like your half and half. Down here you do have all your different types of milk. I usually buy the unsweetened almond milk. It's only $1.49, but they do offer like plant milks, like this coconut almond milk, which is the Califia Farms. Now, if it is something that's name brand, they might not have it every single time, so just kind of keep an eye out to see like what your store has. It's really good to like go around the store and kind of see how they change everything every week. Okay, one thing that I can never get over at Aldi's, for a dozen eggs, it is only 54 cents. Another thing that's really good, you can get a gallon of milk for $1.47. So, or if you're a larger family, y'all go through a lot of milk, a lot of eggs, this is definitely the place that you want to come. Okay, now we are in the frozen section. One of my favorite things to buy from here are the chicken nuggets, and $2.89 for this huge bag. And one thing I like on the back is when you open it, it has the resealable little strips so that they don't get like freezer burnt. My kids love these, and I actually have tried it myself, and they're really good. Okay, another thing I always buy at Aldi's is their frozen fruit. You can get a bag of frozen fruit for $1.79. We make a ton of smoothies in my house, so we go through this quickly.
Another section that always has new finds is the deep freezer section. If you can ever get your hands on the Euro pizza or the tray of dumplings, they are both absolutely amazing. I just picked up a breakfast pizza from this section too that I am really excited to try.
So I know a lot of people grocery shop at places like Walmart and stuff like that because they can find things other than food, but what you might not know is that Aldi's offers a whole aisle of home decor, seasonal stuff, all of that great stuff. So I know this has been a really popular item. This could be used as like a toy box or a laundry basket. It comes in this style and it comes in a fox style. They also sell things like pressure cookers and water bottles, and have like a knockoff brand of like a Yeti cup that's really cute.
Aldi's is always offering new things for the holidays, like this reversible sign and these mats, as well as some holiday candles for the fall time. So make sure to check out this section.
So usually Aldi's will have a section where they have more of their name brand items. Here you can see that they have Pringles, they have Reese's Puffs, Lucky Charms, even Pine Bars. Okay, so sometimes I do find that the name brand items are a little bit more expensive, so I may skip them. But if I see something that's a great deal, or I just don't want to go out of my way to go somewhere else and I want to do all of my shopping here, then I will go ahead and pick up the item. But as you can see, they have a bunch of different options of name brand things. One thing that I love about Aldi's is you can always find really unique things here, which is why it's always important to kind of shop the aisles. For instance, right now, this is perfect for this time of year. They have a s'mores jumbo cookie kit, which is so much fun. They always seem to have really cool, fun, interesting things like this.
Lastly, I did want to mention that another way to cut back costs at Aldi's is to have customers bag their own groceries, so just expect to do that when you check out. I hope you guys enjoyed navigating the store with me today. Whether it be your next or first trip to Aldi's, I hope this helps to make your trip easier and also gives you ideas of new things to try. If you like videos like this, then give this one a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. I post grocery content, daily vlogs, and more, and I have new videos every week. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.